So you conservative, but are you gangster though? We're gonna talk about it. Stay tuned. What's going on, Javier Lobby? It's your boy Javier with the Javier Show. Make sure you say it twice. If you're new to the channel, you like politics, religion, and culture, I'm your guy. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now. Become a member of the Javier Lobby. Hit that bell, you get notified of all the future videos. Now that that's done, let's get into the content. I said in the intro, you conservative, but are you gangster though? What's a conservative gangster? I am coining this phrase right now as we speak. I've already labeled myself a black conservative gangster. You can take the black off or you can leave it. Does not matter to me what your race, creed, or whatever that is. As long as you conservative and you gangster about yours, you my ally. Conservative gangster is somebody who is conservative, who stands by theirs. You know your traditions, you know your values, and you know it works. You took the time to understand what it means to be conservative, and you found out the facts to back it up, and you walk the walk and you talk the talk. You don't sit back and you budge on your beliefs because you know them to work. And if they didn't work, you tossed them. Now I'm going to explain why it's important to be a conservative gangster in the day and age that we live in. Donald Trump is not going to be president forever. Even if Donald Trump wins in 2020, it doesn't matter. Donald Trump can't protect you from cancel culture. Donald Trump can't protect you from political correctness. He can't do it. Now, some of y'all voted for him because of this. You thought that he could protect you. He can't. There's two separate wars you fighting. One is political. The other one is culture. Now, part of the reason a lot of people voted for Donald Trump is because the Republicans didn't even represent their conservative values from the get-go. A lot of y'all was already angry because you felt like these people didn't understand what it meant to be conservative and actually pushing conservative values. They were allowing the left to run over them and make things happen that wasn't conservative. Understood. So you already know politically, we ain't getting there. You control the culture first, and then the politics will follow. We know this. So let's get into the culture. One, I'm going to be real strict with you right now. I'm not Candace Owens. I'm not Ben Shapiro. I'm finna tell you the 100% truth right now. You've already lost the culture. If you're conservative, it's over. Now, some of y'all keep thinking that we got a fighting chance. Donald Trump is in there pushing back, and we got conservative Republicans that's doing this and doing that. We've already lost the culture, homie. Look at what's going on. Look at the universities. Look at the media. Come on now. You see what's happening in the streets? Hollywood. Your entertainment, you're already gone. They've already outsmarted us. Now, some of us weren't around. I'm kind of young, so I don't know how y'all allow this to happen, but we in a mess. But we got to take back that culture. How do we take back that culture? Let me get into number two, the narrative. Liberals and people on the left, the leftists, are very good at redefining terms and creating new terms in order to morph the conversation into their favor. And then somehow we end up debating them on their terms. You got to redefine the narrative. Understand, your terms that you use may be different than the terms that they use. They might redefine the word racism 3 times, and then now you're trying to battle on what racism is and if you can actually be racist. We're not allowing that. If you're a conservative gangster, you say, this is my definition of racism, and this is what we're talking about. If you want to talk about a different form of racism, then I ain't got time. That's gangster. Because what do you think is happening? They keep redefining terms, keep adding new words to call you. What do you think is happening? 10 years from now, you're having a completely different conversation, and you don't even know how you wrapped up into this conversation because it don't make sense. Everything has changed and morphed. Then they made the argument that, oh, well, definitions change all the time. Yeah, naturally. But this is strategically. So don't allow them to control the narrative. Period. We have the narrative on our terms, on what we know to be true, based on the facts and historical evidence to back it up. 3, if you don't have the facts and the evidence to back you up, shut up. Shut up. Refer it to somebody else. Or just admit, you know what, I don't know. But let me go find out, and I'll be back, and I'll give you the information that I received. If you can't back up what you're talking about, stop talking. Because you're making it worse for everybody else. And part about being a conservative gangster is putting other conservatives in check. Hey, man, you're making us look bad. You out here putting out wrong information and making us look stupid. Not doing it. See, the left can't get their radicals under control, but we should be able to. So when conservatives are out there putting out the wrong information or whatever, check them. That's gangster. We need to redefine how we approach this conservative movement because we have to take back the culture. And I'm talking about based on the things that actually work. And you can work with the left. There are a lot of people on the left who have some good ideas. I'm not telling you to go into your corner and never budge. You got to make compromises. But we're going to do it on equal terms. So, join me. Be a conservative gangster. You know, if you want to be Jewish conservative gangster, if you want to be Native American conservative gangster, it does not matter to me. Join me. Let's take back the conversation, redefine the narrative, entertainment, arts, you name it. Let's do it. And always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, come on now. Go ahead, subscribe. Hit the bell. And if you don't do nothing else, share this video at least twice. Till next time.